Today is July 31st, and I want to throw this one at you because this is hilarious. So, everybody's seen the debt clock, and you know how the debt clock, the number's like just going through the roof. Why? Because we're just expanding the currency in order to somewhat try to pay some of the interest that's accumulating on it. But anyways, so there's the limit, the debt limit. There's a legal limit that they can't go past. But for the past 70-something days, that clock has been stopped. There hasn't been, it hasn't gone up because it's right under the legal limit. So they're spending. The federal government is not shut down. Everybody's still being paid. So where's the money coming from? Unless they're just committing complete accounting fraud now, and it just really doesn't matter, which doesn't surprise me either. But I want to go back to what something Timothy Geithner said. He said that during the last time they came up close to the debt clock, that he would use extraordinary, whatever the hell bullshit language. He started raiding the federal pension fund. And so they started raiding the federal pension fund just a little bit back then. Now, 70-something days and counting, Jack Lew hasn't said anything about raiding the federal pension fund. But look at his signature. He's a big zero. He's probably foretelling what the pension count balance is. Yeah, all you guys that are working for this system, whether you're a bureaucrat or a paper pusher or a code enforcer or a cop or whatever, man, this whole thing is coming down. You're enslaving yourselves and your children to this system, all because these jackasses have a printing press that can create a currency that you will all accept. You know, there's one group of people that if we could get if we could get farmers to say we're not accepting dollars for our food crop any longer, we're only going to sell domestically, but we're going to take anything but food. I don't care what you give us, we'll give you anything but food. You know, like my marble idea, we could all just start making marbles, and there would still be less marbles than dollars that are being printed. And at least in the case of the marbles, the currency will be with the people and not with the fucking asshole bankers. You gotta remember, whenever currency is created out of thin air with interest attached to it, the wealthiest will always be the class of people who are closest to its issuance, whoever have the lowest interest rates, whoever is closest to where that money enters the system. And that's always going to be your big banks, and that's why they fucking own everything. Everything they've done is fraudulent for 100 years. Every one of these people that have supported this system and just going along with it, I don't care whether you know about it or not. You are part of this fraud. The prison systems that you thought that you created for us, when the people figure this out, and I believe they will, those camps will be for you. All right, people, crash the dollar. Do it yourself. What do we do? I can't do anything. You have IRA, 401k, savings, anything like that. Anything that you can liquidate. Anything you can call up your broker or whoever your financial manager is. You want to say you want to liquidate everything. Get it into cash or get into your checking account and then buy physical silver. Get it off the market. That deleverages their paper shorts and exposes the metal shortage, and it'll crash the dollar. You know what? The American people can do it, but somebody else is going to do it for us. It's the Indian people, it's the Chinese people, it's the Russians, the BRICS Development Bank. That is going to be the new system. That is where going to be the wealth and prosperity is going the next 100 years. And we Americans are going to wake up and realize that we got to get rid of the regulation and start manufacturing stuff again and using real honest money, gold and silver, because that's what the rest of the world is going to want. The rest of the world makes everything that we buy, and there is going to come the day where they're going to say, we are not going to take your paper for anything that we make. And that's what we got to start wrapping our heads around. So liquidate whatever you can, force these banks out in the open, and get the metal, start using real money. Bye.